It was just another Friday night, and I was looking forward to a quiet evening at home, but that tranquility shattered with a single phone call. My phone rang, the screen flashing an unknown number. A chill ran down my spine as I hesitated before answering. It was a voice I didn't recognize, a raspy whisper telling me that I needed to leave the house. The urgency in their tone sent panic surging through me. As I took in my surroundings, the familiar setting of my cozy living room felt suddenly foreign. The ticking clock grew louder, each second echoing the dread building in my chest. Who could this person be, and why were they insisting I was in danger? I brushed the thought aside, convincing myself it was a prank or a wrong number. After all, I lived in a safe neighborhood. But then the unsettling signs began. A car parked outside my house sitting there too long. The shadowy figure behind the tinted windows wasn't moving. I forced myself to focus on the TV, trying to drown out the eerie feelings clawing at my mind. As I turned the volume up, I could swear I heard footsteps outside my door. The thought gripped me: if someone was out there, what did they want from me? Heart racing, I casually walked to the window, peeking through the curtains. The car was gone. I felt a strange mixture of relief and regret for my decision to look. I closed the curtains tightly, convinced I wouldn't let fear dictate my evening. But moments later, a loud bang rattled the front door. It sounded like someone was trying to break in. With adrenaline coursing through my veins, I fumbled for my phone, ready to call the police. But before I could press dial, my phone rang again. This time it was my friend Jake, who lived a few blocks away. "Hey, are you okay? I just got a weird message about you," he blurted out. My mind raced, trying to piece together who would send such a message. "You need to get out of there," he urged, fear palpable in his voice. But how could I leave? I didn't know what was lurking outside, or if it was safe to venture out. Just then, I heard the back door creak open. I froze, my body locked in dread. Decision time. I could hide or confront the unknown. Opting for the latter, I quietly grabbed a nearby kitchen knife and moved toward the door, my heart pounding louder than ever. As I turned the handle, I took a deep breath and pulled it open. The night stretched out before me, the moonlight illuminating a figure standing in my backyard, faceless and still. It was a haunting presence, holding something, a doll, wearing a dress eerily similar to the one I wore as a child. I screamed, stepping back inside, slamming the door shut. My phone vibrated again with frantic messages from Jake urging me to keep the doors locked and call for help. But I felt trapped, the walls closing in around me. Moments later, the lights flickered, plunging me into darkness. My senses heightened. I could hear breathing, heavy and raspy, from directly behind me. I whirled around to find the figure now standing at my window, their eyes reflecting a deep, haunting void. The knife clattered from my grip as I stumbled back, my mind racing through all the scenarios of how this could end. Did I escape this time? I never got the chance to look for help before the figure melted back into the shadows of the night. The police arrived, only to find no trace of anyone or anything unusual. The unease lingered, leaving me with unanswered questions. I thought I was safe in my own home. Now every creak and whisper echoes in my mind, blending with the haunting memory of that night. I no longer feel alone against the darkness. It feels as though something watches from the corners of my home, waiting for me to let my guard down again. What happened that night remains a mystery, one that keeps me awake, wondering if I'll ever truly be safe again.